still snowing. Um, this is the new drawing board. You'll notice it's a glass top. I got some stuff scattered up top there because I'm still doing work. But I got a drawer, a bunch of stuff in here, everything from T squares to dots, my wrist brace, drawing sleeves. There's protractors, French curves, inks, not inks, but markers and paint pens. What do we got in here? There is erasers and pencil leads, and in here there's a bunch of Sharpies and Prismacolors. You'll see keep my erasers in my old plant dish there. It's magnetic, so it attaches to the drawer there. Like I said, really like the glass top. Allows me to use the whole table as a light box, which is pretty cool. The Mansfield University there, you know what I'm saying, represented for my middle kid, for my middle daughter, that's her alma mater. Um, so, I mean, a couple things on the board. Um, and one of the cool things, like I said, it's a glass top, and I put in one of these under cabinet lights. So I got three levels of controls, and it just helps. And I also got a clip on spotlight in case I need to get a little bit more focus, but makes it pretty awesome. And then next to my desk, my little rolling cart. For those of you who don't know what that is, or for those of you who do, my son is alumni from Temple, so represent for the Owls. In this top drawer, sketchbooks, sketchbooks, all blank sketchbooks. In the second drawer, there's sketchbooks in there as well. It's only like three or four in there. And I think I've gone through, there's a few pages in this one, but not a lot. But like I said, generally keep sketchbooks near me. Always, had like to have one working. There are my pens, stapler pens, metallic pens, microns, Sharpies, design markers, a bunch of pencils, Sharpies, some whiteout, just some general stuff that I use. In this drawer, lead holder, yeah, blue lead sharpener. There are refills for my Pentel paintbrush that I use. That's pretty much how I ink the majority of Legacy Saga. And you'll see up here, there's the Pentel brush, and then my pen holders. One has blue lead, one has red lead. Mechanical pencil, standard pencil. Let me fix that. Go birds. Um, Down here is paint. Watercolors. I got acrylics. There's oil, linseed oil there. But I do attempt to paint and get at it. I try, and that's the way I can speak it is about as good as I paint it. Here's just a basic, little bit of a mold board. Sheba Maya's card there. I am Black Sci-Fi. Here's what I look at when I'm working. On the left, I got the people that's important to me. Like it's really the core group. That support my dream. No disrespect to anybody that's not up there, but that's the core. R.I.P. Mr. Dillard. Um, and then here is in the corner. Yeah, I like my little trinkets. Picked up those heads when I was in the Bahamas. What you see is a lot of claymation figures there. This piece here was done by Sean Arlene, and I did the colors, and that's actually done in watercolor. A couple of my pieces, and then there's pieces from other artists. Like I said, again, Sheba Maya, I Am Black Sci-Fi. The Marvel pens from Tom Strong. These are different things that I got from Kickstarter rewards, Shiver Bureau, Baco, and what was Mother Russia. This was from the Washington Homes Kickstarter. Since I had frames, I could do a couple different things. Instead of just having this stuff sitting around in a drawer somewhere, I put it somewhere where I could see it. This is I love the best is Remind, and that is actual panel from Jason Brubaker. So, and I have, so I got both volumes. This is a piece from Takia Marie. We were hanging out, and she had this piece in her sketchbook, and I told her how much I liked it and was impressed by it. She actually tore it out and gave it to me. If you look on the left, you can see the fringes. Um, these are some, oh man, I can't even think of his name, but I'll put it down in the comments. Those are just pencil drawings from from a guy we met and from a guy I met in Baltimore. Smith is his last name. His first name escapes me at the moment. Here's just another part of the office. I got a shredder. There's an air freshener. This is what I use to kind of stay organized. I got studio business, personal business, notes. Those are extra picture frames. Like I said, had an abundance of those. There's also books and papers that I need to grade for my students. Um, just a little keepsake I keep in the office. But I am the journeyman artist, so it's just kind of this is a little bit of fun. Get to see some of this cash. Those are rupiah from India. Those are drachma, which are no longer good because Greece converted to the euro. Let's see, what is that? And that's a euro. Let me see more drachmas and a bunch of coins. I end up with coins from all over the place. There's yen, there's pennies, there's pounds, there's pences, all kinds of stuff. Challenge coins, tickets, just a bunch of different memorabilia. But I do like the money. There's an Egyptian pound. I got that one obviously when I was in Egypt. There is I hope I'm saying the yuan. Picked that up when I was in China. So it's like I said, I'm a journeyman artist. Have skills, will travel. I definitely move around and go from different places. Over here in the bottom desk drawer, those are business cards. Some compressed air, just different things you need to keep your studio clean. This is my bamboo. It connects to my iPad via Bluetooth, and using this pen, once it's connected, working through the app, I can actually draw on the paper. Let me see if I can flip it up here. I think I have some there. I can actually draw on the paper, and then that's captured on the iPad. I haven't used it that much. I mean, I like it. It's a novel idea. It was a gift, so I definitely will keep it and try to incorporate it. Those are two LED light tables, and that's a light table stand. Um, always like to keep a light table around. Hey, that's my bamboo. I don't use this on a daily basis anymore, but I do like it because it does have the wireless, has the Bluetooth capability. So just need to make sure it's charged. Take that with me when I'm mobile. Like I said, journeyman artists have skills will travel. Just because I'm moving and I'm on the road, I can still have to put in work. So now this is a view from the captain's chair. As I'm sitting in the studio, twisting in my chair, going about the business of the day. This is what it looks like. Again, textbook, and that's my camera here. This is my Hunan digital tablet. I love to have one of those cool, Cintiqs, but I'm not there yet. Um, and so until I do, this is what I got. What you just saw me pointing at, that was my external hard drive. But like I said, paying for the Hunan, but yeah, I got that set up. That helps me. Remote for the TV. The orange book is normally what I keep a lot of project notes in. Like I said, I get calls from clients or I'm working on client stuff, and that's where that goes. Keyboard, mouse, PlayStation remote, because sometimes it's easier to do that than to deal with the controller. The green bag, let's just say that's my mini bug out bag and leave it at that. It's there until we expand. You'll see a lot of cables and cords. You'll also see my my multi-function machine. It is my scanner, printer, copier, fax machine. It's there because I have an abundance of space under the desk. It was on a table where the files and stuff are, but more room down there. And I don't use it as much. I like it where it is, so it's kind of out of the way, out of mind. More picture frames. Behind that is a subwoofer. That give me a little bump when I'm working on musical stuff. But had a lot of real estate down there I wanted to use. So new USB microphone. You just saw the volume control for the speakers. The Dell dock. I got the dual monitors, the webcam up there. And actually, I'm running 3 monitor setup because I still use the laptop monitor. And then over here is what I use normally. as I turn here, I'm making music. Making a lot of the sounds, the background music, the intros for, you know, drawing board sessions and other things. This is my MPK Mini 2. This is a AKM 320, just a basic MIDI keyboard. This is my MPD 218, which is basically, my Akai pads. What you see on my iPad is actually IMPC Pro 2, which is what I do use to make a lot of the beats and music that I make. Here is a wedge made by Retronyms. Does a couple of things. Charges the iPad, which allows me to work and create music on the iPad while it's charging. Via this app, which is the wedge, it connects, it communicates to the MIDI instrument. So the MPD 218 is plugged into the wedge, and that allows me to control the pads the same way with the keyboard. And the wedge is what makes them talk, but it's also we can do a visual interface. You just saw me change the colors and do a couple different things. You can see there; those are books I need to read. You gotta make sure you keep learning and keep growing. I'll show you my Playmation Avengers up here. I have all of them. And before you ask, they discontinued this before they made a Black Panther or a Scarlet Witch. So yes, that is the complete set. And War Machine was expensive to get, but I didn't want to exclude him. He definitely had to be a part of the team. Just looking here is just a lot of my couple of my Marine Corps plaques and paintings, a lot of my Marine Corps memorabilia. My shadow box is up there. My diplomas are up there. I'm missing one. I have my bachelor's, my master's, and my MBA, but I am missing my associate degree. All right, thank you guys for stopping in. I'm backing out now. We're going to close this out. Hey, don't forget to subscribe below. There's also links to the mailing list and a list of equipment that you saw on here that I use. Hey, thank you guys.